Hello there, wonderful singers, and welcome to your COVO vocal exercise of the week. My name is Dr. Julia Nielsen. I am the founder of COVO, which is short for Community Vocalizing. And here at COVO, our live online general vocal workouts are organized around a monthly theme. And this month, our focus is vowels. Each 30-minute workout this month is a love letter to a particular vowel or small group of vowel sounds. And through the exercises in each routine, we are learning how each vowel is produced, what singers tend to love about this vowel, what tends to go wrong with this vowel, and how the vowel interacts with various pitch ranges of the voice. Pitch ranges where it is happy, acoustically speaking, and pitch ranges where it is more difficult to produce. And our workouts this past week focused on the back vowels, oo and o, and their neighbors. Now, these are known as back vowels because the back part of the tongue arches upwards. You can feel this if you put your fingertip on the back of your tongue and say ah, then oo. Ah, oo, ah, oo. Do you feel the back of the tongue move upwards? So oo is also a close or closed vowel because the high part of the tongue is very close to the roof of the mouth, as your finger could probably feel, and the jaw is often relatively closed to facilitate that position. O, on the other hand, is known as a mid vowel because the tongue is not quite as high in the mouth. It's sort of at a mid height. So touch the back of your tongue again and move from ah to o to oo and back again. Ah, o, oo, o, ah, o, oo. Oh, oh, oh. Do you feel that mid position on the O? Now, finally, both of these vowels are lip rounded vowels, meaning the corners of the lips are drawn together while pronouncing them. But here is where a problem often arises. As the lips gather, the tongue decides that it will too, and the tongue narrows and bunches, sometimes also pulling backwards away from the lower front teeth. So imagine that my hands represent my tongue. Now, the tongue is likely as wide as the lower teeth on the ah vowel, but it may narrow on o and oo. And this narrow tongue position leads to feelings of throat tension, distorted or muffled resonance, and a very much more difficult time reaching higher pitches. So what do we want instead? We have to learn to keep the tongue wide and soft, snuggled into what I sometimes think of as the cradle of the lower teeth, but not pressed there. So even though this can feel a little odd for native English speakers, this overall width and softness is possible, even as the back of the tongue elevates a little bit for these vowels and the lips round slightly. Ah, o, oo, rather than ah, o, oo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Which brings us to our COVO vocal exercise of the week. Tongue in the cradle. In this exercise, we're going to alternate the vowels ah, o, and oo, while attempting to keep the tongue wide in the cradle of the lower teeth. So here's the melody of the exercise. Za, o, oo, o, a, o, oo. And as we sing these vowel changes, we're gonna avoid narrowing and bunching the tongue. We're not gonna allow it to pull backwards away from the lower teeth. But the lips can still round. Just because the tongue is not crawling back into the cave does not mean the lips have to go dead. Za, o, a, o. That's not what we're after. So let me display this again for you. So let's give this a try. Nice and slow. One more. Very nice. Now, as we sing back down, pay a bit more attention to your lips. Now, I already mentioned that while focusing on the width of the tongue, the lips can go a little bit dead. That is not going to lead to good vowel pronunciation. But many singers are surprised to learn how little lip rounding is necessary for clear pronunciation of the lip rounded vowels. We do not need to, we don't need to pucker. Ooh, oh, ba, 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 ba. Release your lips. So my teacher's teacher, Alan Lindquist, was famous for saying, tight lips tie up the throat. Well, they tie up the tongue too. So if you'd like to sing back down with a thumb on your lower lip, you can check on your gentle rather than aggressive lip rounding. Ah, oh, ooh. Okay, so let's try this back down. I'll display it again. Last one. Very nice. So I invite you to play with this exercise in the coming week and apply your new awareness about your tongue width and your lips on the oo and o vowels. Apply this to your vocalizing and your repertoire. So if you enjoyed this exercise, we have got more for you. During April, all of our 30-minute vocal workouts will be devoted to vowels and how classical singers can produce them with the best coordination and resonance. Now, if you're not already joining these live online workouts, we would love to have you. They are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time, and instructions on how to request our free Zoom link are in the description below. If you would like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how to request that in the description below. And finally, singers, remember, regular, healthy vocal exercise is crucial for your vocal health and fitness. Every time you show up at Kovo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.